Hey guys, it's Richard at Writing's Room doing my latest video. This is for the book that I completed earlier. It is book 6 in the New Jedi Order, Balance Point by Kathy Tyers. So this is just really my quick review on it. I know in my other videos I've gone into loads of detail on pretty much every major plot thing, that happens, but I'm not going to bother this time. This will be a much shorter, just want to focus on a couple of major things. So there's two of them. First of all, spoilers as usual for the New Jedi Order, but basically anything from the EU/Legends that came before. I won't say after because I've not actually read any further ahead, so Fate of the Jedi, etc. No idea, but anything leading up to this. I don't know, Truce of Booker, Republic Commando, etc. And basically just be warned, anything before here could come up, but I don't think there will be. So yeah, it's really two major things. Again, the main point in the book, it was the Yuuzhan Vong continuing their invasion, taking out planet after planet, and they found the way to one which will lead them directly to Coruscant this time. So that's the one they've got to protect at all costs, and of course they lose. Yuuzhan Vong win. You do the usual thing. They take prisoners for sacrifice or just kill anyone in battle, and they basically make alliances with people who seem to think that they can work together, and yeah, they're completely wrong. They realise it. Leia faces against the actual War Master and tries to reason with him, and there's just no reasoning whatsoever. This guy is not going to listen. He believes absolutely about everyone in their galaxy is an infidel. They've all committed sins by building machines depending on technology, and they're going to just purify the entire galaxy. It's pretty grim. Not much hope really. Shush, just my dog whining a bit. And yeah, so that's kind of like the ending for Leia's story. She gets severely injured, but she is actually saved. So the other major point, and this kind of collides with Leia's story, and this is where it really gets resolved. Jacen, he's just really grappling with the ideas of being a Jedi. How much, when his defense, aggression, how he's got effectively godlike powers. He's probably more powerful than any other Luke students except Anakin and Jaina. But how far can you go with it? What sort of power can you really use and not call it attack? He's actually avoiding using the Force as much as possible. In the end, he's tried peace, negotiations. It hasn't really worked. In the end, he sees his mother about to be sacrificed and just gives into the power of the Force. Really lets loose. There's moments of Darth Vader there when he actually tears structures around and it's a throw at the Yuuzhan Vong. Yuuzhan realizes he's just got to accept the Force, use its power. And I just wonder, he's saying the prequel's fear of loss as a path to the dark side. Is his fear of his power a path to the dark side as well, if he really gives it everything? And like George Lucas says, the dark side's a drug. The more you use it, the more you want in place of everything else. So what happens when he realizes the powers of the dark side, force, not in force lightning or force chokes, just really letting loose is more effective. And it does feel like they're going down a potentially dark path with Jacen, but I can't see it happening in this series. I mean, if Jacen, Anakin, Jaina, any Jedi were to turn to the dark side, forge a new empire, etc., there's no way it'd happen, not with the Yuuzhan Vong. That's probably, if that happens, it might not, it's just a feeling I get. If that happens, it'll probably be in Legacy of the Force, the next series. But it'll be a while till I get there, because I'm reading a bunch of old prequel ones that I hadn't read for a while, like Labyrinth Evil, or ones I've never read at all, like most of the Republic Commandos. But yeah, Jacen, Leia's stories, kind of collide. Leia completely beaten. Of course, she's kind of average with her Jedi powers because she stopped being a Jedi. Jacen really lets loose. Him and Jaina, who she gets a mild injury in earlier on, they save her. And yeah, they just realise they're pretty screwed now. And then the Yuuzhan Vong at the end start making demands. We'll leave your galaxy in peace. We'll just stay on the planets we've got if you hand over every Jedi, particularly Jacen Solo. It's Jesus, the galaxy, residents gonna turn against the Jedi. I mean, it was implied in the books that the way Palpatine helped wipe the Jedi Order out was through having the public turn on them, and sort of thing that can happen in the real world as well, easy enough. Have once the public turn against people or someone, it's very difficult to stop that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next book, which is Edge of Conquest Part 1 and 2. I'm not going a while between books, so I want to get into one straight away. It's really after the ending of Balance Point, which definitely my favourite book. I loved the first one with what happened to Chewbacca and the Yuuzhan Vong showing up for the first time, but that was kind of quite a tragic book. Whereas this one, again, as action as the other ones, but I just love the way the author's dealing with like Jason's turmoil and how his like brother and sister and even Jedi like Luke don't understand what he's going through. And it, yeah, Kathy Tyers. I hope she's written other Star Wars books because yeah, she's a really good author. And the other point was Mara is actually pregnant. And she's fought her disease off. You know, that person who was with Yuzhan Vong that seemed to defect gave the antidote. It worked, and she's gotten pregnant. It's pretty amazing. I mean, her and Luke don't know whether it'll be a boy or a girl. Luke's like, would it be a girl? And she says, nah, I think it'll be a boy. And in the end, it seems like Mara knows she's got a son. So what name will Luke choose? It obviously can't be Anakin because Leia's done that in a sort of a way of, you know, even though she despised Darth Vader, like the good person that she knew he was. You know, in the Truce at Bakura, Anakin's Force Ghost actually appears to Leia immediately to try and get some sort of forgiveness for what he's done. So it's quite nice that Leia named her third child, you know, Anakin. But yeah, I wonder what Luke's going to do. My money would be on Obi-Wan or rather Ben. That turns out to be Yoda. Or, you know, maybe Han, but I think Ben, the one who, you know, is the Jedi who helped him with everything. If not Ben, Owen. But they're the most likely bets. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, loads to happen, but I don't really want to just ramble on again. But really liked it. It's nice to read the one-off books as well, because after Vector Prime, it was a couple of two-parters. And the next one is a two-parter, Edge of Victory 1 and 2. I love the covers. You know, I'm not sure if that's Anakin or Jason. I mean, I'm assuming this is going to focus on Jason a bit more. It's hard to tell, but these are great designs. Same for the actual characters at the front. I assume these are like more Yuzhan Vong characters, whether it's the priestesses or the warriors. Could be any of them. And of course, book 2 of Edge of Victory's got a much older looking Luke and Mara, and that's just pretty cool. You know, Luke is what? It's about 25, 26 years on. So yeah, Luke is in his mid to late 40s now, and same with balance point, Han and Leia do look a bit older. It's not just grey hair, it's just the design. So great artists, and yeah, even though I've not read the back of any of these books that come after, I've looked at all the front covers and they look great. Even future books like Legacy of Force to show characters lightsabers, but it's not clear at all who it is. I mean, they all have different colours as well. It could be anyone. But yeah, that's it. Favourite book in the New Jedi Order series so far by far. It's not quite as tragic as the previous one-off book, and it's actually filled with a lot more hope with you know, Luke and Mara, but not the best place for a child to be born in. This guy's completely going to hell, but yeah, I'm sure by the end Luke will, you know, him and his students, much like in the Jedi Academy books, will put everything they've got into stopping this. But yeah, I'm just mainly looking forward to still mainly the solo children, what they do. You know, Jaina's a pilot, she's still great with the Force. Rogue Squadron have got great stories, I'm sure she'll do more with them. And then, you know, Anakin, who knows what he wants, and now Jason seems to as well. So yeah, look forward to the future ones, and I'll have my next review soon enough. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.